viewers. I just wanted to tell you that tomorrow there will be a talk show at 5 p.m. The topic of discussion will be climate change and pollution. Emilia Clark will be there too. See you tomorrow, don't miss it.
Hi, I'm Emilia Clark and I will be there too. With me, my dear friend Emma Watson. See you there!
Hi, I'm Emma Watson and I'll be there too on the talk show about climate change, so don't miss it.
Good afternoon everyone, I'm Sofia Vergana and you are welcome to the talk show about the climate change. As guests we have Emilia Clark and Emma Watson who will answer some questions.
Good evening everyone. We are here for the talk show on climate change. Emilia Clark and Emma Watson will be interviewed on the topic of climate change and pollution. Now I pass the word to our journalist, Sofia Vergara.
Emma, what do you think about the climate change?
I think climate change is a big problem for the population. Last years, the climate change has increased more, and I think each of us, to reduce climate change, must engage in its own little way with daily gestures.
Emilia, what do you think of your role of young adults in reducing the climate change?
Well, I think that all of us have a role in reducing climate change, but we, as a young adults, can only do little things. But these little things can help, so we have to start right now to save our planet.
Emma, do you find yourself having different views than your family or friends about the climate change?
No, my family and my friends have the same view about climate change.
Emilia, what have caused the great climate change in the past centuries?
For example, in the last million years, different ice ages have alternated interspersed with warmer periods, which have allowed the human species to cross the Bering Strait on foot and colonize Greenland. Most likely, the ice ages were caused by variation in the parameters of the Earth's orbit around the Sun, which reduced the amount of solar radiation received by the Earth's soil and are then amplified by other factors not yet fully known.
Emma, what did climate change really happen because of man?
Well, climate change is directly or indirectly attributed to human activity, which alters the composition of global atmosphere and which had to variability of natural climate obsessed over a comparable period of time. In particular, the heating is caused by the emissions in the atmosphere of some gases, also the results of the combustion of fossil fuels and industrial activity, including carbon dioxide, water vapor, and methane.
What do you think about the risk of desertification in Italy?
This argument is fundamental and often underestimated. I'm so afraid for this, because if it were to happen, we will force to move and will make the life so difficult.
Emma and Emilia, do you think climate change could have even more serious consequences in the future?
Yes, I think climate change could have even more serious consequences in the future if no one respects the environment. Each of us can reduce the climate change and we can try to solve it, even the little thing, for build a better future.
I think that if we don't start right now to save our planet and reduce climate change, we will have more consequences on us and on our lives. So, we have to be sure that we will have a future, a great future.
Sorry Sofia, I interrupt you for a moment. Let's move to London, where a revolt for climate is underway. We give the word to our correspondent.
We need to wake up. We need to wise up. We need to up our eyes doing now. We need to build a better future. And we need to start right now.
We need to wake up. We need to wise up. We need to open our eyes and do it now. We
they think about it. Did you come here alone or with your friends?
I come with my friends.
Do you think that manifestation will be of any use?
We hope so. In fact, we are doing our utmost to be able to convince all people to change their lifestyle.
Do you think the government is aware of everything that is happening in the world regarding climate change?
In my opinion, since Greta has been heard, they will aware understood that it has become very serious and dangerous.
What would you do to reduce the climate change?
I would start to stop the production of plastic objects and start producing them with a non-polluting material and to decrease the use of cars in summer so that people can go out with bikes, scooters, in short, with ecological means.
What do you think of Greta Thunberg?
I think she's a very brave girl and also very prepared. She cares a lot about climate change and in fact she's working hard to change something in the world. Is putting his heart into it for his projects to be successful. This must be an example for all of us.
Dear Mrs. Greta Thunberg, we admire you very much for what you're doing for our planet. The problem of pollution has become a very important topic, but many people don't improve the world, although they are aware of the catastrophic events that are taking place, such as the climate change and other problems that they risk to world and for all of us.
At the moment, we are still in time to solve this problem, and we can start with small day gestures, like the separated collection. In our small way, even if we don't seem to be giving great help to the world.
You have become a point of reference for the world. Thanks to you and your protests, you managed to make us open our eyes. People are changing and they have become more responsible towards it.
The problems are clear, and we must act now to resolve them, because we are still in time today, but we don't know tomorrow. If we continue like this, the world won't have a future, and we neither. We support you and we hope you read this letter. Yours sincerely, 2nd SA.
Because good music can be so hard to find. So hard to find. I'll take your hand and hold it closer to mine. Yeah. Thought love was dead, but now you're changing my mind. My heart's a stereo. It beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every note. Oh, 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 oh. Make me your radio. Turn me up when you feel low. This melody was meant for you. So sing along to my stereo. Yeah. I was left to my own devices. Many days fell away with nothing. tumbling down in the city that we love. Great clouds all over the hills, bringing darkness from above. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all?